Hello, beautiful people. I thought I'd like to give you a little update on how I'm going and what I'm doing and what I've been doing. Here it is. I'm going to show you what my rehab is like, because all my rehab now is done at home, and also what I'm doing with my time as I'm recovering. I admit a lot of recovery is resting, which is frustrating, but it's also necessary. What am I doing? Well, I'm working on a number of little projects. Of course, still writing my memoir, my story of being a stroke survivor, and what it's done to me, and what I've learned from it. But I'm also working on a website and a project with people who have been through or have a loved one who's gone through voluntary assisted dying. Now, earlier this year, my mum went through that, and so she passed away on the 26th of May. Now I know what it's like to go through the process, and I realize that there is no support for the loved ones, either before or after the voluntary assisted dying. So with a doctor in Adelaide who helped write the South Australian legislation, I've been developing a project, a website called the Lean On Me project. And if I'll just show you, that's it there. Yeah, it's not live yet because I'm still finishing it off. But basically, it's going to enable people, family members, loved ones of someone who's either going through or has gone through voluntary assisted dying. It's helping them to touch base with each other and support each other. It gives people who've been through it a chance to share their experience with people who are going through it. And it just hopefully will make life a little bit easier for them. Okay, so I'm going to show you some of the things I do daily to help myself with my recovery from stroke. And the first is a major muscle exercise for my right arm, because that was the arm that was affected. Oh, and if you're wondering what this little thing is on my left hand, I have to be careful with this arm as well, because it's spent its whole life being a passenger and now it has to do everything. I can strain it easily. So that's just protecting myself. Anyway, so the first thing is weights. So just doing bicep curls with my right arm. So it's developing strength. I'm not going to do the whole routine for you because it's boring, but that's the first part. Now, when I've done those, I have to usually have a rest. I can't just go straight on to another thing. So I should usually do that in the morning, and then for a few hours go and work on my book or work on the website, and then come back and I've got this lovely little device. So this helps my fingers gain independence. I'll show with my left hand. So there's a little bit of force, and just using the left hand to show you how it works. Now, if I do it with my right, it's a bit different. It's a lot harder, and I get the shakes when I let go than it is with the left hand. And independence, 1, 2, 3. I can't get the little finger to, hasn't got enough strength or independence yet to push it down. So that's good for getting my fingers stronger independently, and also getting them to move independently. And then another break. Okay, now we're on to this. It's kind of like putty. It's got a bit of tension, it's not easy to hold. Well, again, I'm strengthening my hand. You can see how my index finger, as it's getting tired, is curling under. Once I've done that, oh, listen to the air flowing out a bit, and then use my finger to to push against it. And I'll do 5 sets of them. I'm not going to do it because I'll exhaust myself. And then another rest. Usually by now I'm having lunch. So this is what I do in the afternoon. Okay, after a rest, the next stage is practicing my handwriting. Now, this little sheet here I downloaded, and it's a grade 2 handwriting practice sheet. This sheet I can't do all in one go. I just get way too tired. I get too tired physically and cognitively. So I have to do it a bit at a time. So basically, this is the first thing. I'm writing in pencil. My grip of my pen changes every single time I go to handwrite because my muscles are either the tiny muscles are either tired or not tired, have strengthened, or so it's different every time. And then it's just a matter of and I have to remember when I'm doing this to make my fingers move and not to be doing it from my shoulders. Handwriting practice. One more to go. Finally, we get to my favorite, but also most frustrating part of the rehab, my clarinet practice. So, left hand, but right hand, I have to actually rest my clarinet on my knee because I can't hold it up, is and that's it for all my hand and arm rehab. For my speech rehab, because I don't have a lot of people around here during the day, I'm by myself, I read aloud for about half an hour, and that just gives my mouth and the muscles chance to practice speaking. So, and then I rest a lot because this takes a hell of a lot of cognitive energy to learn all over again. Anyway, thank you for those people that have supported me so far. If you haven't yet, please consider supporting me. It will mean so much to be able to get back all these skills and be able to do this again. So until next time, much love and bye.